So I heard the Sucrose VA went off the deep end. I don't even know. Is this real? Like straight up, the that I've seen is like so beyond believable. It is real? VA changed. It's real. She went off a long time ago and just caught up to her. Just watch the video? Yeah, you're right. All right, let's see what's going on here.
So I get accused all the time of overusing the phrase, you reap what you sow, but how else do you describe situations like this? Zenla Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail voice actress gets replaced after appearing to signal boost Genshin Impact and HoYoverse boycott. Now, if you've been
Wait, you're kidding. Wait, immediately? Damn, bro. Don't with your money, I guess.
Following this situation, you knew something like this was going to happen eventually. For context, about a month ago, there was a boycott started by various...
Why is this grown man using a child VTuber model? Oh, guys, it's not a child. They're actually 3,000 years old.
Players, because they believed that the new Natlan region of Genshin Impact was somehow an act of cultural appropriation, and their response was to raise a general boycott against HoYoverse games.
Yeah, honestly, I'll be real, man. There's a lot of people like denying that the Natlan was like the erasure of culture, right? And how that the black people must have not been that prevalent in the culture whatsoever. Well, isn't it apropos that the moment they were singing a song from Natlan, the first thing you see on your screen is a large black man leading the vocals for the song? I wonder why that is, or they have a large black man singing their song, but there's not a single black person in the fucking game. Imagine that shit. Now, am I one to care? Not really. But I'll definitely point it out just to be a dickhead. Yeah, it is what it is.
Now, this boycott is asking people to do a lot, including contact local politicians on this issue. However, the one thing they won't do is stop playing HoYoverse games. In fact, most of the boycotters are still actively playing HoYoverse games. And now the latest issue in this boycott is whether or not they have to actually stop playing the games. Now, I also covered this during this whole situation. Several Genshin Impact voice actors came forward to signal boost and encourage people to protest this game and HoYoverse generally. And I said in my coverage that someone is going to get fired as a result of this. How do you allow one of your...
Yeah, just remember, once you've joined HoYoverse, there is no speaking against the machine. Okay? Free thought? No thank you. We don't enjoy that in HoYoverse Studios Incorporated. Absolutely not.
Voice actors to signal boost and encourage protest against your company that's going to hurt your bottom line. Well, we got exactly what I predicted here. So this is the voice actress we're going to focus on for a second. Her name is Courtney Lynn. She is
she's squidding Cookie and Cookie Run. Bro, I love that fucking Cookie. Bro, this bitch is goated. Cookie Run.
A former voice actress for several characters in Zenla Zone Zero and also Honkai Star Rail. And you can see this tweet she made on July 14th, about 2 days after that main thread for the boycott was made, clearly referencing it, saying, "Oof, jumping back on Twitter to say your voices matter, and I'm so proud of our community for using theirs. Retweet, email, speak up, our community is strong." Now fast forward to August 13th, and we have this user sharing what appears to be a removal of her roles for several games. And if you look at the latest patch notes for Honkai Star Rail, you'll see her roles have been assigned a new voice actress.
Damn, bro. They should have got my ass in there, bro. I would be removed frame one.
And if you look at the latest Zenless Zone Zero patch notes, you'll notice again that her roles have been assigned a new voice actress. Now, this is a classic F around and find out moment, okay?
Yep.
It's very obvious if you're going to promote something that's going to damage the bottom line of your employer, they will likely get rid of you. And also,
why do you think all of the voice actors for the game are so like pro Hoyo to like an aggressive degree? Because they know if they're not, they're going to lose their fucking job. And there's barely any outliers to that rule. Now, I'll be real. Are there exceptions? Absolutely. For the people who are actually aware of what they can or cannot say. But for those who don't understand, they're so fucking horrified and they're so pro Hoyo, it makes me want to fucking vomit, bro. It's actually pathetic.
Also, if I was in the industry looking for someone to hire...
Yeah, same thing with anybody with a HoYoverse contract. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'll be real. And this is an example and an issue that's been going on since the dawn of time. I'll be real. Are you guys familiar with OTK Top Streamer? You know, obviously it's sponsored by Progressive. But the difference between me on stream versus me doing the ad for Progressive, there's no difference because I actually understand what I can or cannot say, right? But for those who don't, they'll sit there like a scared piece of cardboard because they don't want to piss off advertisers, right? But in reality, is that once you learn the ins and outs of sponsors and what can actually get you terminated now, there's actually a lot more free than you might think. But the problem is a lot of people don't know that shit. And that's why I'll be leading chapter 3 of Top Streamer for OTK, because I actually understand how to still have fun for streams like this, because I actually fucking love Top Stream, and I think it's fucking awesome. And it's going to be the best chapter. Now, we're probably going to have the worst contestants for chapter 3, because we're going to be having the scraping the bottom of the barrel for contestants, right? Because, you know, these are the ones that weren't good enough to get into chapter 1 and chapter 2, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see, man. We'll see. I don't understand why people want black people in Natlan. Natlan is based on ancient Mexico. Ancient Mexicans didn't look black. They looked like Native Americans. I'll be real, man. I'm way too white to give a fuck about that issue, but maybe you can fill me in later. Anyways.
Hire as a voice actress. Why would I go with someone who's going to basically go after my own product for support on Twitter? Like, it's just not a very smart move to do. But this is where the video would have ended. But then another voice actress would jump in the fray to defend her friend. So this voice actress is named Valeria Rodriguez. And you can see she also voices a character from Genshin Impact. This will be important later. So she jumped into the replies of that previous user and said,
okay, here we go. You're a fucking loser who's going to die alone, and I would bet $1,000 that you are incredibly depressed and hate yourself. Get therapy or rot alone in your bedroom, but leave nice people out of it, nerd. That or have the balls to say this shit in person, not behind a profile picture. I'll keep it a buck. I don't know who the fuck this Valeria Rodriguez bitch is, but I think I've just fallen in love.
You're a effing loser who's gonna die alone, and I would bet $1,000 you're rot alone in your bedroom. This stuff in person, not behind a profile picture.
Hold on, I need to go follow them on Twitter. Valeria Rodriguez. Are they lesbian? Wait, they are? Does this mean lesbian? That means they're gay, right? Or does that mean they're bisexual? Man, this person's based as fuck. All right, cool. Bro, imagine her saying that in Sugar's voice. Yeah, overall, it means both. Okay, okay, great.
Which, you know, besides that last part that's a not so vague threat, you can see this mean girl routine here. It's absolutely insufferable.
Why the fuck do they have all 3 pronouns? Because they're like the Thanos gauntlet. They only need 2 more until they can snap away half of humanity.
Well, and you'll also...
Once you get 5 pronouns, you actually unlock a superpower.
Also see in this tweet and in many others that there's a lot of projection, okay? A lot of projection about things that clearly they might be insecure about themselves. So let's look at some of the responses she had to random users in the comments of the original tweets. So this user said, maybe if you had a real job, you'd have more than $1,000 to bet with. Where she responded saying, I post your bank account and I'll do the same. I got way more than 1K.
Bro, this chick is so based. Holy fuck. Yo, dude, I bet you I can post my stocks that I have invested right now and completely clap them both to a factor of 10x though. I will be real. But that's just me.
Trying to go band for band with a random Twitter user.
Nah, we don't have to go band for band, bro. We can go M for M, bro.
Is some nasty work, okay? Wealthy people don't do this. Wealthy people don't go onto Twitter and start arguing and trying to compare bank accounts with random users.
Wrong. Have you met NMP LOL? Because I guarantee you, if you were to go on this guy's Twitter account and look out what the fuck is going on here, Jesus Christ. I guarantee you, he goes off on poor people every fucking day. I just feel like Rev's ignorance is showing right now, and bro really needs to go out and see the real people of Earth, because when you are a obnoxious millionaire, you will throw it in the face of everybody.
That's not what they do. And also this
that is what they do.
Might sound a bit harsh, but it is the reality.
Nah, it's fun. Poor people are annoying. I know, bro. They're always like, oh, God, I'm dying and I can't afford the operation. God, someone help me. Oh, dude, just shut up and fucking die already, bro. Jesus, man. Jesus.
Of the industry, English voice actors don't make a lot of money. In fact, a lot of them struggle financially and have to have side jobs to keep things going with their voice acting career. So I don't really know if this is the route they want to go. But on top of that, the way they describe this, they sound like some teenager who got their first paycheck of all time and now they're flexing it out on everyone. But this money,
Am I crazy? Why are we acting like this chick isn't fucking awesome?
the issue would get a little bit worse. So she made another tweet saying, "Sad Muskrat," referring to Elon Musk, "sucks, and I don't pay for Twitter Blue. The sheer amount of engagement I've received from some of these weirdos would have made me twice as rich as I already am." So not only she
I want to be this person's best friend so bad, but the other thing is they're a Genshin voice actor, so I know they hate my guts.
calling herself rich, she's saying she'll be twice as rich if she had ad revenue sharing on Twitter because of all these engagements she's been getting. As someone who
Dude, wait, so are these two completely removed from HoYoverse? If they are, I should interview them because I would love to know. I would love to know how it was working for them. Valeria, not yet. Dude, that would be insane.
who does have a Twitter Blue account and knows how this works, engagement and the revenue from it on Twitter is abysmal. It's not worth your time. You literally make sense for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of interactions. In this case, based on all the interactions she probably got over the last 24 hours, she would have made like $5. So I don't know if you want to flex that you'd be twice as rich with $5 to your name. But anyways, let's move on to some
Yeah, but double $5 equals $10.
more projection. This user is making fun of their appearance, and they reply by saying, "Not me on my third threesome of the year, and these nerds in the comments calling me ugly."
Bro, this bitch is hilarious. God damn, bro. They are fucking on fire.
So if this looks familiar, this is almost exactly what Kotaku editor Alyssa Mercante said earlier this year when someone was criticizing her. She responded by saying, "Well, I just had a threesome." Okay, like what does that have to do with anything? Does that make you more valuable? Does it make your words more valuable in this situation?
Yes.
It sounds like some frat boy trying to brag to his buddies. Like it's kind of an
I know, man. Bitches crashing out mad hard, and I'm here for it, bro.
embarrassing thing to say. Like if you're a consenting adult, so you can do whatever you want, but don't act like it makes you more valid of a person in an argument. But continuing on, here's another
Yeah, but your opinion's invalid because I had sex.
wall of projection. This is just 3 random replies in a row. So this user
it's
says,
so funny.
that's why you're getting replaced. She said, it's actually not. But also, does it suck not living a life or career you love, or are you naturally this bitter? Where the next user says, shut up, get away from my hobby. And she says, does your back knee trigger the demons in your head, or do you actually speak like this of your own free will? Then another user says, can't wait to see you get replaced. And then she says, you will never be important, and I think that makes you sad at night. If it hasn't been obvious already, it seems like there's a bit of projection here. But here's some
I feel like Rev is on the wrong team here. Am I crazy? I really feel like Rev needs to swap sides, bro. This shit is mad funny.
more comments. So responding to this user, she said, it's more so the racist Genshin fans coming out of the woodwork because she dared to agree with us wanting better representation sort of thing. But yeah. So now she's turning around and calling Genshin fans racist. I'm sure Hoyo.
Okay, so first of all, she didn't say that. She said the racist Genshin fans, signifying that the ones who are racist are the ones doing this, not saying that all Genshin fans are racist. That is not what they said. Rev, it's okay. You're trying your best. You have done many false reports on me, but Rev, you can do this, okay? You just have to reread what you're reading here, okay? That is not what she said.
Love seeing this. They love seeing someone who voices one of their characters calling their fans, the people who are helping MiHoYo make money, calling them racist because they want to have a Twitter spat.
Bro, they're strawberry crepe. That's one of my favorite units in the entire game, man. Damn, bro. I love strawberry crepe.
With random people. And on top of that, she would make this thread right here, beginning with this portion, saying, I use my platform for kindness in spreading the word about important topics. That's why she spent the last 24 hours arguing with random people. She's trying to spread the good word, important stuff. But on top of that, anyone who has to constantly remind you that they're a positive and helpful and nice person, stay away. They are probably the most toxic person.
Nah, that's not how it works. For the Genshin Impact community, the reason why they have to say that is due to the fact that this community is a bunch of retards, right? And so sometimes you just have to remind people that, hey guys, just because a bunch of fucking toddlers on the internet say one thing doesn't mean that it's true. I feel like Rev is missing a lot of context here, but that's okay.
Positive, nice, good person has to constantly remind you how positive they are.
I don't think that making one post equates to constantly reminding you, right? I feel like that's a little bit of a hyperbolic statement.
But anyways, let's move down to this last part. So she says, okay, upon further review, most of these accounts hating on us have an incriminating amount of lolly art on their pages. Maybe I shouldn't interact with these creeps.
Okay, here we go. We're about to say that lolly. We're about to talk about lolly shit. Here we go.
So by virtue of what she's saying here, she's basically accusing Genshin Impact and HoYoverse of producing illegal content, which is obviously a bad thing to do, but also...
Okay. Let me see if I can... Okay, so you're saying by virtue, which means in essence. Where did they say that? I use my platform for kindness and spreading the word about important topics, but it's also my account not taking bullshit from losers trying to tear my friends down. Why does professionalism include being a human punching bag? Talk shit, get hit, true. Further reviews, most of the accounts hating us have an incriminating account of lolly on their pages. Maybe I should have these groups. Where are they saying that? Wait, where did they say that? I'm not seeing that at all. Am I missing something?
So you voice acted for this community and this game, these sets of games.
Sure.
Like, why would you be participating with something like that if you think they're making illegal content? If you think stuff like this is illegal, they have tons of lolly characters in the game. And if you don't like that, that's fine. But then don't go getting a voice acting job from them. And on top of that, I mean, it's literally in the game files. Like, there's no denying that there's a lot of lolly characters in HoYoverse games. But here you are, gladly taking checks from these companies to keep working with them because this game...
So, am I crazy? Or is this about random users' accounts, not Genshin Impact official? So I have no idea how he got from here to here. I really don't know how he got from here to here. But, well, I mean, they got there. I don't know how he got there, but that's okay.
From these companies to keep working with them because that's more important than anything else. And also we would see some more replies here, replying to this other voice actor. She said, nah, you're totally right. I shouldn't engage, at least not as much as I do. But sometimes it's satisfying to say stuff back. Even if I'll never get the satisfaction of beating them in a 1v1 Muay Thai or something like that.
What the fuck? I mean, this is actually insane. This is unironic too, by the way. That's the best part. Yeah, man, if we ever met up face to face at LAN, I would beat the shit out of these pencil neck dorks. This is actually insane.
Ooh, shiver me timbers. Wow.
Actually good one, Rev. Actually good one. Holy fuck. Good one, good one. I need to take that. Shiver me timbers, man. Shiver me timbers.
She's going to challenge you to Muay Thai. Here's the thing. I find this with a lot of cry bullies on Twitter. The second they kind of run out of arguments, they either start name calling you or threatening you in real life. Like, that's all they really have at this point. But let's move on. I mean, this is the
Back to the kitchen is insane.
Same person, right? They're trying to challenge these people to real life stuff. They're saying that people are cowards and hiding behind profile pictures. But then go to her tweets and you'll see she's hiding replies making fun of her. So I guess she's not that tough. But on top of that, she would say this: I'm in the comments verbally beating haters. V Nation, join me in my crusade. So she's referring to, I guess, her followers as the...
Okay, this is gay as fuck.
V Nation.
Crazy thing to call your community.
After herself. And also saying she's verbally...
She lost at least 300 aura by calling them V Nation.
Beating haters, which I guess would be breaking Twitter TOS at that point. But on top of that, what are you beating? Like, you're just like randomly projecting about nonsense that's not verbally beating anyone. And on top of that, she would say that people are tagging her employers trying to get her in trouble. But she ends with this down here: I will go to effing war for my friends. Yes, I would say it all in person. No, I do not care if I get fired for that. I know where my ideals and morals lie. And I will always roast the F out of these assholes, especially for friends. And yes, I'm hot as F and bang a lot. It's my burden to bear.
Valeria! I'm gonna DM them. I'm gonna DM them. Can we please, God, be friends? That's fucking insane. Oh man, I'm hot as fuck and have tons of sex. Man, actually insane.
Insufferable. But anyways, one of the people who helped share this entire story was Hero Hey, and she would even throw some strays in his direction saying, ignore them. That dork is just trying to get his bag from doing trashy journalism. Doesn't matter. I'm moving on and thinking about what I'm going to do for Halloween. Yes, she's moving on after tweeting almost every minute for 24 hours straight to people she's mad about on Twitter.
Great.
But anyways, that's going to do it for this situation. Will she be the next?
Hilarious. Here's the video if you guys want to go interact. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, I don't care. I think that shit is so fucking funny. Hey, Valeria, keep on saying this crazy ass shit on Twitter. I think it's hilarious. Great video. And if you ever get fired from HoYoverse, let's do a stream together. It'll be great. I would love to interview you anytime. Actually so fucking funny. And also, hey, good luck on your Halloween. So funny.